I'm looking back at the albums I heard growing up. Not the big ones like Minute by Minute or music from Big Pink, just the deeper cuts. So here are the albums that made me. So yes, I started routinely raiding my mom's record collection to look for albums to learn on guitar. And I took that habit with me when I visited my dad over the summers. See, the second guitar I got was a Yamaha acoustic, which I just loved. I never quite got the hang of playing with a pick, and since I was pretty much entirely self-taught, I was able to bring my weird finger-style technique to an acoustic guitar and found that it translated very well, especially on Beatles acoustic stuff like Rocky Raccoon and Norwegian Wood. It would be a while before I could start tackling things like Blackbird. And one summer, while I was at my dad's place going through his albums, I found an album by Leo Kottke called Dreams and All That Stuff. I'd never heard him before, but I did see a transcription for his song Mona Ray in an issue of Guitar for the Practicing Musician. So I threw it on and listened. And boy, howdy did that album light a fire in me to learn fingerstyle folk guitar. I made myself a cassette copy, took it back to Sebring, and started shedding every single piece on that album. Some of them were open and lyrical, some of them were quirky and even humorous, and some of them, like Mona Ray, were so damn difficult that I doubted I'd ever be able to execute them successfully. This was acoustic guitar on a level I'd never heard before. I mean, it wasn't jazz, there weren't complex harmonies or modulations. It wasn't really classical, there weren't a lot of contrapuntal aspects to the music that required expert-level independence. But even though the chords were simple and the bass lines intuitive, the deftness of the picking and the pace of the changes were well beyond anything I could handle at the time. So if you've ever seen me play guitar of any style, rock, jazz, fusion, acoustic, electric, whatever, you're seeing a single right-hand style that I can apply equally to any piece of music. And a good 99% of that dexterity came from the hours I spent shedding the music of Leo Kottke. The standout tracks for me are Mona Ray and Constant Traveler. Final analysis. Is this an album I still like? Yeah, this is my very favorite Leo Kottke album. Is this an album I still spin regularly? Yes, sir. Would I recommend Dreams and All That Stuff? Very much.